Again, good morning, everybody. Great to be back sharing class after a week off for me. So this month we're working through Yogahour sequence 8, picking apart pieces in all of the different classes. I am going to talk as little as I can today, which when I teach, I talk for a full 60 minutes. I don't give a lot of breathing space, so this will be a good experiment. I'm mostly going to say the name of the pose and see where that takes us all together. It is an easier thing in a setting where we're seeing other bodies, but I think we'll all get there. While on vacation this week, anytime I take myself from one place into a new environment, and I'm sure many of you feel the same effects, especially in spring right now, allergies and things go a little bit batty. And for me, that brought on a lot of asthma influx and trouble, so it's hard to talk. But I wanted to be with us this morning, and I think it's a part of the practice that's utterly important. And the breath work is something that brought me to the mat as a piece of, healing and continued exploration of living with asthma. So this week, coincidentally, I was reading this book that I've been meaning to get to, Breath. It's amazing. And I'm going to be talking about it more throughout classes, but I wanted to open us just with the opening book jacket line. So take a comfortable seat. Close your eyes. Sit tall through your spine. Breathe. Breathe intentionally. Inhale and exhale from the lowest point of the belly that you can access. Breathe in and out of your nose as much as possible. There is nothing more essential to our health and well-being than breathing. Take air in, let it out. Repeat 25,000 times a day. There is nothing more essential to our health and well-being than breathing. Take air in, let it out. Repeat 25,000 times a day. Breathe in, breathe out. Take 3 to 4 more deep breaths here from your seat. And then gently, slowly transition to all fours. Cat and cow. Move your spine back and forth. Change to downward facing dog. Take as much extra movement as you'd like here. Continue to concentrate your awareness and your breath throughout today's practice. The breath can help you enliven the practice with more energy. The breath can help you slow it down. Same poses, different meanings as you go along. Plank pose. Lie down flat on your belly. Reach your hands behind you. Locust, lift everything up. Squeeze the heels, squeeze your butt. Child's pose, push back. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot in between your hands, low lunge. Add a twist, right hand to the sky. Step back to plank. Down dog. Step the left foot through, low lunge. Square off the hips. Left hand high, add the twist. Perfect. Step back to plank. Lie down to your belly. Interlace hands, lift up behind your back. Child's pose. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward to your low lunge. Move both hands to the inside. Down dog lunge. Back heel flat. Walk the hands out. Switch sides. Left foot forward, right foot back. Down dog lunge, back heel down, hands to the inside. Walk it out. Keep the weight in your feet, less in the hands. Change again to plank pose. Lie down. Hands out in front, superhero lift. Lower it down, child's pose. Downward facing dog. Breathe in and out of the belly, in and out of the nose. Look to your hands. Step or jump your way to the front of the mat. Mountain pose. Stand up, arms by your side. Inhale, lift the arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. High lunge. Keep right foot forward, step the left foot back. Bring the torso upright, lift the arms to the sky. Hold on to your left wrist, lean to the right side. add the crescent, all the space, long stretch through the side body, so good for our breath. Come back to the center, step all the way forward. Left foot forward, right foot back. Arms up. Hold right wrist, lean to the left. Hands down to the waist, step up. Mountain pose, extend the arms down by your side. Take a breath in and out. Chair pose, bend the knees, sit into your thighs, extend the arms, Utkatasana. Palms together, add a twist, left elbow to the right knee. Across the center, twist to the second side. Back across the center, stand up, reach the arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Do a full sun salutation here. Half lift, plank, vinyasa through. Downward facing dog, stay here, down dog. Three-legged dog, lift the right leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Pull knee to chest, hover forward plank. Step the right foot all the way through. Lower the back knee. Low lunge, back knee down, lift your torso. Interlace the hands behind your back. As you straighten the arms, lift the chest. Low lunge, hands bound here. Release the hands. Step back to plank. Hold plank or add the vinyasa flow. Down dog. Second side, lift the left leg. Bend the knee, open the hip. Change, knee to chest, hover forward. Step it all the way through. Lower the back knee. Take the second favorite finger in the bind in front. Here we are. Your low lunge or monkey lunge. Second side. Release, hands on either side of the front foot. Step forward, front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Forward fold. Stand up. Palms to chest. Side plank is next. Here's how we do it. Lift the arms up. Forward fold. Keep the right hand, walk your feet back towards dog pose and turn to side plank, outer edge of the right foot. Extend the left arm overhead. Same approach, second side. So down dog, left hand, outer edge of the left foot. Turn the body to the side, reach the right arm overhead. Down dog. Hands to your feet. Mountain pose, back end of the mat. Tree pose, right foot onto your left leg. You choose your hands. Take 3 deep breaths in tree pose. Stand on 2 feet. You guys look solid. Breath work is working for us. Second side. 3 to 4 good breaths. Good. Go back to the first side. Do eagle pose. I like to come from chair. Cross right leg over, right arm under. Squeeze in. Bring your torso more vertical. Unwrap the legs, the arms. Second side. Left knee up and over. Squeeze the foot against the calf or behind it. Ooh. Wrap the left arm under. Again, 2 feet to the ground. Lift the arms to the sky. Stretch and open through the front body. Exhale, forward fold. Downward facing dog. 3-legged dog, right leg in the air. Bend the knee, open. Point the knee up. Right knee to the chest, hover forward. 3-legged dog. Right knee, right elbow, forward. 3-legged dog. Right knee, left elbow, twist under. Pull it back to the center. Step through for your lunge. Warrior 2, spin the back heel down. Open up, shoulders over hips. Arms extended in either direction. We know this. Warrior 2. Straighten the right leg. Flip your feet. Warrior 2, second side. Look to the back of the mat. Bend the left knee. Soften the shoulders out to the fingertips to open the breath. Straighten the left leg. Point the feet parallel, wide-legged forward fold to the long edge of your mat. Lean more weight into your toes, out of your heels. Look towards your right foot, come back into a low lunge. Step, downward facing dog. The 3-legged dog combination on the second side, so lift the left leg up. Bend your knee, open the hip. Pull the left knee into the chest, hover forward. 3-legged dog. Same knee and elbow, forward. 3-legged dog. Opposite elbow, come forward. And then shift back to the center and to plank. Strong transition. Lower down to the mat. Cobra. Downward facing dog. Take your feet as wide as your sticky mat, so a little wider than outer hip distance. Now, keeping your feet flat on the mat best you can. You can come up to fingertips, walk the hands back, back, back until you're in this slightly wider forward fold. Heels flat, fingertips reaching the ground as much as possible with legs straight. And then bend your knees, take the hands to the hips and stand up. Doing good. Let's walk to the front of the mat. We'll put plank pose and warrior two together, or side plank and warrior two together. It looks like this. Lift the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Gently walk the feet back towards down dog and turn into your side plank. Right hand, stack the feet, lift the left arm overhead. Step the left foot, kind of like your kickstand, a little ahead of you so that you can actually slide the right foot. Groans are good here. Beside the right hand. And then kind of make side angle pose. Takes some maneuvering, needs a lot of side body length. And then look down and just kind of walk it back up to the front of the mat. I think less grace, more just kind of brute groaning around here for this transition. Back towards downward facing dog, left hand, shift to the outer edge of the left foot, side plank. And then just like, how do I get from here into my side angle? Shift the left foot through and find side angle pose. Twisting and turning gets into the cavities of the lungs. All right. Step it back up. Stand up, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Let's go through the vinyasa flow. Inhale, half lift. Step back to plank. Lower to your yoga mat. Cobra. Downward facing dog. One more round for three-legged dog. So right leg in the air. Bend the knee, open the hip. And then step the right foot all the way through to your lunge. Triangle pose. Spin the back heel down. Build the right hand higher on the shin so that the right leg can straighten. Open to triangle. I think I'm failing on saying just one word. Half moon pose. Keep left hand. Adjust. Right fingertips, right foot. Balance. Come down to your low lunge. Step back to plank. Hold it or add the vinyasa flow. We're into down dog now. Left leg, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. Step through to your lunge. Change to triangle. Straight arms, straight legs. Try to keep the hand and torso, but look down and change to half moon. Lift the right leg up. Everything comes back to your lunge, back to plank. Vinyasa flow. Let's take child's pose. Knees apart, big toes together. Push back. Belly breathing. And then change. We're gonna lie down on our back. Arms and legs in the air like a dead bug. Lift the head and shoulders off of the mat. Try to touch your toes. Scissor your legs. With the right leg lifted, lean to the right. Dead bug. Switch sides. Do 2 more rounds to the first side. Second. Keep going. First side. Second. Nicely done. Pull the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug for that core work. Reclined lunge. Hold your right leg like happy baby. Extend your left leg along your mat. Try to press your mid to low back against the mat, heavy as you breathe. And then switch sides. Hold your left leg like happy baby. Extend the right leg. Wrap both knees back into the chest. Rock up to a seated position. Stretch your legs straight out in front of you. Flex the feet, toes, knees up to the sky. Make an L. And then try to hold on to your big toes. Can you keep holding onto your toes and pull your right leg back like you're trying to tuck on the phone to your foot? And then set it down. Do your best on the second side. And set it down. Cradle your right leg. Forearms under your shin. Rock across the body. Go ahead and make your right leg like a backpack strap as high as we can. On our shoulders, set the hands down, clamp the heel. Can you pick up your heel of the left leg? Can you put it down, press through your hands, lift your butt? Can you do both at the same time? Unwrap. Cradle your left leg. Take the progressions here that are going to work for you today, this moment, this side of the body. Keep working there, or take the backpack. Squeeze the leg in. With the backpack, lift a heel. Put it down, lift your butt. Lift both. Extend both legs straight out in front of you. Downward facing dog. So we're going to cross the legs, roll over, and step up and back. Bear crawl. Bend your knees, get low in the legs, look forward. Crawl your knees to try to touch your elbows. Crawl back. Do this 3 more times. Crawl forward, touch, back. Lift the ribs up to the sky as you crawl the knees in. And on the next round, crow pose. Can you leave your knees above the line of your elbows and pick your feet up off the ground? And then bear crawl back. Full downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Lie flat down on your belly. Little choose your own adventure, belly down, back bend. You can do a straight leg version that we did before, or try knees bent, hands back, lift up. Lower down, rest a cheek or forehead to the mat. Feel the expansiveness of the belly pressing against the ground for the breath. Let's do one more time. Again, choose your own adventure. If you're going with me, we'll try bow pose. Hold on to your ankles and lift. Be active in your legs. Child's pose. Downward facing dog. Okay, right foot forward to low lunge. Walk the hands up to your front thigh. Twisted lunge. Left elbow towards the right side. Fold in or stay more lifted. Untwist, plank pose. Hold plank or add the vinyasa flow. Everybody make it back to dog pose. Second side, left foot through. Hands to the front thigh, keep leaning forward. Add your twist. Right elbow to the left. Untwist, take it to plank. Again, option, flow through or hold. Down dog. Okay, we're doing that bear crawl thing again. Bend the knees, knees about as low as the ankles. This time, can you crawl more towards your right hand so it's a little off to the side? And back. Second side. So I've got my right outer thigh next to the left elbow and upper arm. Crawl back. As you go back to the first side, do the same thing. Or side crow, where you pull your feet up. Walk back. Second side again. Feet down or feet up. Downward facing dog. Plank. Forearm plank. Interlace the hands, but keep the soft clasp in the hands. Elbows right under the shoulders. This point in class, ask more of the breath. Keep it going with you. Dolphin pose. Walk the feet closer to the elbows, lift the hips. Feel free to bend the knees. We've got this. Walk it back to forearm plank. Full plank, walk it up to your hands. Down dog. Step the right foot through. Drop the back knee. Low lunge, arms to the sky. Celebrate this lift. Lower the hands to the inside of the foot. Twisted monkey, turn the right toe, knee, hip out. Pull the back heel in for a quad stretch. Work there. Or add right hand to your left foot for the twist. Walk it all the way back to down dog. Second side, left foot forward, back knee down. Celebrate, lift up. I often detest that pose. It feels pretty good today. Okay, hands to the inside. Monkey lunge. Turn the left toe, knee, hip out. Pull the right heel in. Take twisted monkey, left hand to the right foot. Slow release. Good old plank pose again. Add your flow or don't. Everyone down dog. And then hero pose, knees down to the mat, sit back, heels onto your heels, torso upright. Hand over belly, hand over chest. 5 deep breaths here. Full concentration, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, come back to all fours. Cow face pose. Slide the right knee behind the left. Make a place between your feet to sit. Both arms up to the sky. Pat yourself on the back, left hand, pat, pat, pat. Take your right hand behind your back, palm open, crawl up towards the fingertips. Sit up tall. Slowly unwrap your hands back to all fours. Left knee, shift it behind the right. Open the feet so you can sit on the ground between your feet, arms up. Give yourself a pat on the back, right hand. And walk the left hand up. Hold on to your shirt or your fingertips. All fours. Pigeon pose. Slide the right knee forward, left leg back, come down to your forearms. Stay strong and engaged, not a release here in pigeon. Squeeze in still. Option to stay here, or we're adding this like mermaid into a quad stretch. So you'd come upright, pull the left heel in. Hold on to the left foot. Add any extra fancy hands that you'd like. Softly release. Strongly find your way to plank. Switch sides. Left knee forward. Pigeon down to the forearms. Again, your opportunity to stay, breathe, settle here. Or add in the quad stretch by bringing torso up, right knee in, right heel in. Slow release. Here we are, downward facing dog again. All right, let's see what we've given ourselves for a round of back bends, belly up back bends. So come down to your mat and flip over. We start with bridge pose. Soles of the feet. Shoulders, head against the ground. Lift your hips up. Make the legs strong, always in these back bends. Squeeze the glutes. Push through your feet. Lower back down. Pause for 2 breaths. We have 2 more rounds of this. You can do 2 more bridge poses or full wheel with the hands at your shoulders. In your time, second back bend. Safely lower, 2 to 3 breaths. Don't think about it too long. And then give it the third. Again, bridge pose, full wheel. Third time's a charm. Don't hold your breath. Lower it down. Knees into the chest, embrace. Keep holding right knee into the chest. Lower the left leg down. And then extend the right leg. Hold behind your calf or behind the thigh. Nice little stretch here. Good. Hold on to the outside of your foot. Take it over to the right side. Let's take it back to our center. A little bit across the center line of the body. Great outer hip, IT band. And then lower the leg all the way down. Pull the left knee into your chest, give it a squeeze. And stretch. Take it out to the left side. Bring it across the center line. Man, even when it's a struggle, I have such blessing for the body, our systems, the abilities to move, to explore. Lower the legs down, stretch the arms overhead, be as tall as you possibly can be. And then pull it into a tight ball. Lift your head up, squeeze the nose, knees together. Supine twist. Take the hands out towards a T shape. Drop both knees towards one side. Any favorite form of a supine twist here. If you like to cross a leg, extend a leg, go for it. Take the twist to your second side. Okay, bring the knees back into the chest. Remember that dead bug work that we did for the core? Do it again. Stretch the arms, the legs straight up. This time, connect your hands to your legs. I like to hold on to the meaty part of my calves. We're going to try to do like a seated forward fold, but on our back. For me, it takes a little bit of a rocking. And you try to get your feet over the line of the head. It's not a plow pose. Feet are in the air. Try to get your mid to low back to stay on the ground, but your butt is off the ground. Do your best. A little intense in the kidneys, but I like the force of the air into the back body there. Pull the knees back into the chest. You should be good and ready for Shavasana here. Extend the arms and legs. Take up space on your mat. Let the breath take up space throughout the entire body. That simple belly breathing. Breathe in and out of the nose as much as we can. Simple exercises, though they can be hard to accomplish. Be slow, be steady with the work. Take your time to transition from lying back in Shavasana to a seat. As you do, I'll repeat our present moment meditation. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is a wonderful moment. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is a wonderful moment. Then from your seat, bring the palms together, thumbs to your sternum. Here in Anjali Mudra, we give full gratitude again to the amazing system of the body, our abilities to practice on our yoga mat, to gather in community with one another. Let's close in the sound of Om, sing along, listen, or tune it out. Empty your breath. Take a breath. Namaste, dear friends.